you have chosen to side with the Tiltren villagers more frequently than the refugees. Using a baton to climb the mountain, you head back to Stromcap to talk to the mayoress around what needs to be done around the final refugee situation. She has asked you to coordinate with her forces and attack the haven. Heading back up and climbing the rope you set up earlier, you head towards the haven and join a battle already underway. In this fight, you have a number of allies, and there are enemies all over the place. As the battle is already underway, there's fields or clouds of poison and piles of fire burning around the battlefield. Your troops take out the weakest enemies first, freeing up some of the other allies to stay in combat and deal some extra damage. Your mercenaries, with the skills, the experience, the weapons and the armor that they've equipped from the journey, don't have too many troubles defeating such a motley and unorganized group of refugees. The mayoress joins you herself in battle and does manage to take out a couple of the enemies. At the end of the battle, she asks you to help hang all of the remaining refugees, at which point her craftsmen reward you and the Tiltren County scenario is finished. And so ends part 1 of the Choose Your Own Wartales adventure. So, thank you very much for listening. I have had quite a lot of fun creating this content for you. However, I will say, it took a little bit of time doing all this editing. I think there's a total of 16 or 17 videos for people to watch. I do have a couple of quick little requests just at the very end here, if you don't mind. The first is I'm just looking for a tiny bit of feedback on, well, first of all, whether you like the series. There are a few different regions already within the Wartales Early Access game, and I could actually do something quite similar for the other regions as well. However, with the amount of time that it took to do it, unless we see some pretty good likes, subscriptions, and, just general feedback on whether you thought it was a good introduction to the game or not, I'm not too sure whether I will make another one. Overall, I did also want to ask 2 other quick questions. The first is, if I do another series, if you liked it well enough, would you like me to release all the episodes in one go so that you can just sit there and kind of do a little binge watch sort of thing? Or would you prefer to receive the episodes as I create them, which both eases the burden on me, but also I'm not too sure whether you'll kind of keep in mind all of the things that have happened previously and come back to it. I know there's not many choices, but sometimes that break for 1-minute videos is a little bit hard to come back to. And the second point is I am just trying to figure out, so at the moment I haven't really created this as a tutorial of how the game plays or that sort of thing. If you wanted something like that, I would normally have recommended things more like the, features at early access video or something along those lines. However, I could slow the episodes down so that I'm not trying to condense them to, 1 to 1.5 minutes per episode. And then in that way, use a little bit more time to explore the world, explore the characters, the classes, the combat, all of that kind of stuff as well. So if you would like to see more or less, basically just let me know in the comments. Consider another rewatch, choosing the different choices just to see how they play out if you like. But otherwise, thank you very much again. And that is Kag, over and out.